Most people think starting exercise means pushing hard, sweating a lot, and feeling sore the next day. But in reality, that mindset is exactly why so many beginners quit before they ever see real results. What truly matters isn't how intense your workouts are at the beginning. It's whether your body can sustain them over time. If you're new to exercise or getting back after a long break, choosing the wrong type of movement can lead to injury, burnout, or frustration. Today, we'll talk about what science actually supports when it comes to beginner-friendly exercise, which types are safest, why they work, and how they quietly build long-term strength, endurance, and health without overwhelming your body. This isn't about quick transformations. It's about building a foundation that lasts. When you're new to exercise, your muscles, joints, heart, and nervous system are all adapting at the same time. Your body isn't just learning to move. It's learning how to recover. Research shows that early injuries and extreme fatigue are among the top reasons people abandon exercise programs within the first few months. This is why the best beginner exercises share 3 key qualities: low impact, easy to scale up or down, sustainable over years, not weeks. The goal isn't exhaustion. The goal is consistency. Walking is often dismissed because it feels too simple. But physiologically, it's one of the most powerful starting points. Regular walking improves cardiovascular health, increases insulin sensitivity, and supports joint mobility, all without placing excessive stress on the body. Even a brisk walk raises your heart rate enough to stimulate aerobic adaptation, especially if you've been sedentary. So what does this mean in real life? It means you don't need special equipment, a gym membership, or perfect conditions to start improving your health. Just regular, intentional movement. Over time, walking builds the habit loop that makes other forms of exercise possible. Before lifting heavy weights, beginners need to relearn basic movement patterns. Bodyweight exercises like squats, wall push-ups, step-ups, and modified planks help restore coordination between muscles and joints. From a scientific perspective, these movements improve neuromuscular control, the connection between your brain and your muscles. That connection matters more than raw strength at the beginning. When done correctly, bodyweight training strengthens muscles gradually, improves balance and posture, reduces the risk of joint strain. Instead of asking, "How much weight can I lift?" beginners benefit more from asking, "Can I move well, consistently, and pain-free?" High-impact workouts can be motivating, but they're not ideal for beginners. Low-impact options like cycling, swimming, or elliptical training provide cardiovascular benefits without excessive joint stress. These exercises improve heart and lung capacity while allowing longer sessions, which is important for metabolic health and fat utilization. Interestingly, studies show that moderate-intensity cardio performed consistently has similar long-term benefits to high-intensity workouts, with a much lower dropout rate. In other words, safer exercise often wins in the long run. Many beginners focus only on strength or cardio, ignoring mobility. But limited range of motion increases injury risk and makes exercise feel harder than it needs to be. Simple mobility work, gentle stretching, joint rotations, and slow controlled movements keeps connective tissues healthy. It also improves exercise confidence. When your body moves more freely, you're more likely to stay active. This isn't about becoming flexible like an athlete. It's about maintaining movement quality as your body adapts. Here's something rarely talked about in fitness content. The exercises that deliver the best long-term health outcomes often feel unexciting. But they work because they're repeatable. Consistency leads to gradual muscle strengthening, improved cardiovascular efficiency, better hormone regulation, reduced inflammation over time, and most importantly, it builds trust between you and your body. When exercise stops feeling like punishment, it becomes part of daily life. So what can you realistically apply starting this week? Choose exercises you can repeat without pain or dread. Start with walking or low-impact cardio as your foundation. Add basic bodyweight movements to rebuild strength safely. Include mobility work to support joints and recovery. Focus on frequency, not intensity. Small, consistent actions outperform extreme efforts almost every time. Exercise doesn't have to be intense to be effective, and it doesn't have to feel overwhelming to change your health. The most powerful routines are often the ones that respect your body's pace and adapt as you grow stronger. Long-term results come from understanding your limits and slowly expanding them. One step at a time. One habit at a time. That's how real health is built.